Hey gamer, today we're going to take a quick look at Cornsweeper for Apple Arcade. It's been getting railed by user reviews, so let's see what's up. So Cornsweeper is basically Minesweeper, but with a corn theming. For those of you who don't remember Minesweeper, it's a game where you click tiles to locate mines. Simple enough, but as simple as it was, it is a solid game. Cornsweeper is trying to do the same thing here. You start with a grid of kernels that you click that will either reveal an empty space, a popped kernel that shows you how many burnt kernels that it's touching, or a burnt kernel that will explode and end the game. All of that is fine, but after that, that's when some of the problems start. Before I get into that, the developer just released an update that addresses some of the initial complaints 3 days ago from this recording, so my experience is after that update. My first issue is with marking. In Minesweeper, you could put flags on squares to mark which ones you think might have a bomb. Cornsweeper doesn't have this, at least not right away. I'll get to that in a moment. So initially, you don't have a way to track which ones you think might be bombs other than your memory. That being said, after your first game, you're introduced to the stall, where you can use points to purchase power-ups, and one of those power-ups is where you can mark a kernel by long pressing, and then you can unmark it by... well, I guess you can't do that yet. Something for the next update, huh? Another issue is that in the beginning, the game is hard. I failed the first puzzle like 6 times before I finally got it. I think that this is due to the layout of the grids. I found myself far too many times getting in a situation where I just had to guess. Which happened of course in Minesweeper, but it seems to be happening more here. And when you do lose a level in story mode, it shows you all the bomb placements. It doesn't randomize the placements like it does in arcade mode, so now you have all the answers if you have a good enough memory. Now as you go to the stall to get upgrades, you'll get second chances and hints, all which make the game easier. So the game starts out harder and then steadily becomes easier. Normally it's the other way around. But even still, the power-ups are confusing, like don't match 2x burnt popcorn. What does that even mean? Then there's the Hall of Grain, which I'm assuming is an achievement center, but what do these mean? The game seems to make things confusing for no real reason, other than it's trying to be quirky. The game looks like it was developed by a single person, and I don't want to harp on an indie dev, but there have been so many games developed by single or small teams like Fez, or Braid, or Super Meat Boy that have been great, so it's definitely doable. But this game was already supposed to get released back in April of 23 and got pushed for QC reasons, and even now, it looks like the game could use a little bit more time in the oven. So let's get to my rating. I'm giving Cornsweeper for Apple Arcade a 2.5 out of 5. The minimalist and music design is unique, but there are too many problems to look past. Silver lining is that the developer does seem to be making strides to fix problems and updates. But I think the world would not have had any problems waiting a little longer for a more complete game. If you're looking for other, better puzzle games on Apple Arcade, check out Good Sudoku Plus or Squiggle Drop. Well, that'll do it for today. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Apple Arcade game reviews, coming soon, and top 5 lists. See ya!